see it now. It's always been inside of me, and now I feel so free. And there's possibility, and there's possibility, and there's possibility, and there's possibility, and there's possibility.
Hello everyone, I am Captain1, and hopefully you are going to enjoy this nice little top 7. It is a top 7 Zelda games I have played and completed over the years. Hopefully you enjoy this, so let's get started, shall we? Number 7. At number 7 we have The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Now this was the very first Zelda game I ever played on GBA. I really enjoyed this game and added a new way to play it by making you shrink to the size of a Minish. Now if you don't know what that means, then obviously you ever play this game, but a Minish is a very small character within this world. And this helped you on your quest. The game took full advantage of this within the first dungeon. In fact, you got to fight a choo-choo, which to many people is not a big deal, but when it's massive and you're small, it kind of is. The battle system was great, the items were all brand new, most of them anyway, most of them are always there. But yeah, it was really great quality of dungeons and it was really enjoyable. And that is why Legend of Zelda Minish Cap is at my number 7. Number 6. At number 6 we have The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Now this was the first Zelda game to come out on the DS, and this took full advantage of the touchscreen. You got to use it for combat, you got to use it for solving puzzles, navigating the seas, yes, and also swapping out your items, and using them of course. Now this game was the one of the sequel to The Wind Waker, which you can more or less tell with the way it's cel shaded and the way it looks. The battle system, can't really say anything bad about it because it was really great. The dungeons were perfect, you know, the phantoms were a pain in the ass sometimes, but you really enjoy this. But you could enjoy this game without getting your ass kicked that much. But anyway, Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass is my number 6. Number 5. At number 5 we have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now this was the second Dark Zelda in the series, and it stands probably one of the darkest ones compared to Majora's Mask. This game introduced a new way of battling in the form of Wolfling. By using his senses and teeth, he really got to kick and bite some ass, basically. The battle system was great, dungeons and characters were new and really enjoyable too. I mean, you got to play as a wolf for the very first time, and wow, when I first played this, and I really did enjoy it. There's not much to say. The storyline was brilliant, you know, everything about this game was spot on, they did really well, and that is why The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is my number 5. Number 4. At number 4 we have The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Now this was the second Wii Zelda game compared to the Twilight Princess, and if you haven't played this game I do apologise for this, but this was the prequel to all the other Zeldas within the franchise. If you don't know that by now, then where have you been for the past years? I'm sure all of you should have played this game by now. But anyway, this game brought in a great feel when you were battling because you basically was Link. When you were swinging Link's sword. I mean, how much better could that feel? Sometimes it didn't work as well as it should have when you swung one way, it swung the other, which happened quite a lot to me. I don't know why, but it might have been just me. So this game also brought a new mechanic with the shield resistance as well as the stamina. Now, with the shield, if you took so many hits, your shield broke after a while, and obviously the stamina went down after a while using it, which made it better, and you actually got to sprint in this game, which was really great. But nonetheless, this game was brilliant, still better, and I kicked it ass. That is why Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is my number 4. Number 3. Okay, at number 3, we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now this was the very first Dark Zelda game on the N64, and it was very scary, to be honest. When you're a little kid playing this game, you saw that massive moon, You probably had nightmares for quite a while, and don't imagine why. I mean, the first wasn't, that bad. Hint, hint. But yeah, it was a really great game, and this was the sequel to the Ocarina of Time. Most people consider this as the Link's death. I'm not a theorist, so I'm not going to try to explain it to you. If you want to not explain, please go over to Game Theory and have a look at their video, and also you'll find out why. But yeah, this game, battle mechanics were exactly from Ocarina of Time, targeting, everything else. Characters, the more or less were the same. You got to play as Zoran, you got to play as Goron, you got to play as Deku. It was a really enjoyable game, and it was really great. Dungeons, everything was perfect. And the 3D system was just as good. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is my number 3. Number 2. Okay, at number 2 we have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now I'm going to get a lot of controversy for this, but it is my list, so please bear with me. This game was an innovator for the Zelda series, making it the very first Zelda 3D game on the N64. It took full advantage of this, with the 3D cutscenes, the 3D gameplay, the new battle system, the new weapons, the new storyline, everything was just perfect about this game. The reason it's not number 1 is because there's something a bit better than this. And you might not understand why, but it is my list, so please bear with me. Anyway, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is my number 2. 1. Okay, at number 1 we have The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Now I'm saying HD because it is a lot better than the original, but the original is just as good anyway. But anyway, Legend of Zelda HD, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD was a really great game, completely revamped. The graphics were just completely amazing. The battle system was straight from Wind Waker, which was really enjoyable. And you got to use the gamepad just mainly. It was part of the Wii U, which made it even better. This game inspired a lot of discussion between the Zelda fans, with it being shell shading. Not a lot of people liked it, not a lot of people enjoyed it, but to me it was a really great game. The shell shading was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It did take a while to complete on the first go, during the GameCube version, for the Triforce. But yeah, it was really enjoyable, and I really enjoyed it. That is why The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD is my number 1. Hello everyone, thanks very much for watching my top 7 list of my Zelda games that I've played and completed. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you will be back when I do another top 10, or top 7, top 5, whatever I decide to do in the near future. But yeah, hopefully you will subscribe, hopefully you will comment, and if my list is different to yours, please let me know what your top 10 or top 7 is. I'd really like to hear all about it. I'd say thank you very much for watching, and see you all again soon. Bye.